Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. I know this is not the opportune way to do this by any means, but you got to work with the time that you have. So I apologize for not being able to look at the screen, but for obvious reasons, you know why. So I wanted to just kind of quickly recap the things that we talked about yesterday. I know some of you weren't able to make it. Unfortunately, I did not record it. I meant to, and then I got interrupted by something that I was doing and I forgot to do it. So let me just give you a quick recap for those of you that were already on. This first part you already know about. But let me just reiterate a couple of things. So basically what we're doing, we are doing a mega party for our entire team. And the purpose obviously of the mega party is to generate interest, to generate sales, generate bookings, and get your teams and all of our teams in a better position for August, September, and so on. So this can be a grand event. There are multiple facets and ideas and things that can go along with it, but I'm going to try to keep it as simplistic as possible. We decided to go ahead and start this event on the 7th, which is basically a Friday, 2 Fridays from now, and then end the event on the 14th. Kind of just run it like a normal party. We also decided to use the July template for this, so we are going to have to do a little bit of fixing up, just so it doesn't focus like in on my survey or your survey or what have you. So we may have to tweak that just a bit. Carol has a Christmas in July template that we can overlay into the party with the current template. So we have that situation covered. Carol made an invitation last night, and we wanted to text the invitation out because we want this to kind of show up in a different fashion. If we put it in Facebook chat, it's going to get lost in the shuffle. So I would like each of you to send a text message out to each person individually. You can do that through Project Broadcast, or you can do it one by one. But literally you're giving that personal touch and that personal invitation. I created a resource document. You all have access to it. The only person who may not is Carrie, because I didn't pick up her email. So Carrie, if you will pop your email in the message chat here, or yeah, that's fine. Let's put it there. Put in the message chat, and that way I can ensure that you are also have access to that doc. When you look at the doc, you're going to see the invitation, you're going to see the lineup on what we plan to do. So the lineup is this. Each day, one of us will go live. Obviously, if you're not comfortable going live, you know, like Lori said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to make sure you're going to practice what you say. But if you feel like this is completely out of your comfort zone, you know, we want to try to ensure that you're comfortable with it, so not the performance, but the presentation goes off well. So basically, you're going to pick up a product or two. You're going to do your presentation. You want to try to circumvent bookings into your talk. We don't want it to be more than 8 minutes. Matter of fact, less is more, in my opinion, on these type of situations, although I'm very long-winded, so I am not one to talk, but I'm trying. So that is part of that. So in other words, we're going to do these videos, and each one of us are going to take a day, and we're going to do a video on that particular day. So we want to bring out a few products during that 6 to 8 minute chat. We want to weave in bookings, and then also I want you to take a quick like 90 seconds of that time frame and share your why you got started, what gets you excited, what you're looking forward to, all those kind of things, because again, someone's going to find themselves directly in you. So that covers that aspect of it. Today, after I get back from my errand, I am going to go live in Read Rockstars so I can explain how this is going to work and the idea behind it. So, do you have to get your invitation out to everyone today? No. Do you have to get it out right now? No. But you want to get it out sometime today, because in the video that I'll probably do around noon, I'm going to preface the fact that either you have your invitation from your director or you're going to have your invitation from your director. So that kind of summarizes everything we went over last night. Carrie messaged me with a really great idea, which I love this because it's from, and Carrie, don't take this negative, it's a very positive thing. You're taking this thought from a novice point of view, never having done a party like this. So it's fantastic. It really shed a light on something that I wasn't even thinking about. So my original thought was to somewhat incentivize the people in the group, meaning their customers. But really, Carrie had a great point, and that was, why don't we incentivize our team? So in other words, like, give them rewards for certain benchmarks. And so one of them could be a simple participation. So everybody that participates in this will obviously get a paycheck, will get additional leads, but we're also going to put them in a drawing for a free summer product, because essentially each of us could offer a summer product. So let's say I offered a summer product for everybody that participates. Then the next thing that we want them to do is we want them to invite 150 people. So hold on, I'm going someplace I'm not sure of, and it just told me to do something I'm not aware of. Turn left. Hold on, I can't stop it. We'll see how it goes. So the participation, that was the first one. Second one is encouraging them to invite at least 150 people. So we're gonna ask them, hey, make a list of 150 people. Okay, never mind, I got it. Okay, so, yikes, this is so hard to drive and talk at the same time. Hold on, give me a second. What was it? Okay, so incentivize them, give them, say, okay, when you invite 150 people, you're gonna get 1 entry. If you invite over 200, you get 2 entries. So that's like attendance drawing. So you get an attendance drawing. And then the next one could be, the next prize could be the number of people in the party. So when you have 40 members that join this party, that's another reward. So I think the best way to handle this would be each of us take an award and we monitor that one. So let's say I take the participation award. So I'm going to come live today and I'm going to say, you know, this is all we're doing. This is why we're doing this. This is why we're trying to help you. And we are going to have drawings for you guys throughout this entire process. The first one is going to be a participation drawing. So everybody that says, yes, I want to do this, you're going to get into the drawing. Of course, they're not going to get rewarded if they actually don't invite people. So participation drawing is the first one. Then I'm going to say the next drawing you're going to hear about is tomorrow. And tomorrow's drawing is going to be everyone who invites 150 people to this party is going to be get into a drawing. Now, we're not going to have them invite until probably starting on like Sunday or Monday, just like we normally do inviting process, because we don't want people sitting in there for the whole week. So no one is going to be able to start inviting. The group doesn't even have to be made until Sunday coming up. So once we have that established, that's where that next bonus comes in. So let's say Lori goes live on Saturday and says, okay guys, tomorrow is the big day. We're going to start inviting everybody to the party, and everyone who invites 150 people will get 1 entry into the drawing. When you invite 200, you're going to get another entry into the drawing. Then let's say Julia comes live on Monday and says, okay guys, today's Monday. Today is the day you want to make sure that you get your minimum amount of people entered into the group. And when you have 40 people that are going to be in the group, I'm going to reward you with X. So, and then we'll just kind of continue on like that. We'll kind of see where we are, where we need to be. Any issues like that pop up, we'll just kind of create it on the fly. And I'm going to try to maintain this resource document the best I can. So ultimately, when we need to do this again, maybe like in January and July kind of thing, we'll have it ready and we'll have a roadmap for us next time. So we're not kind of like pulling random pieces out of the puzzle kind of thing. So I hope that all makes sense. Please feel free to make any suggestions. You can actually comment in that Google Drive doc. So if you have a suggestion that you want to add to that, fine. I want to try to make this as exciting for them as possible. So Carrie actually, again, made that point, which I thought was great. So I think that kind of covers everything. And I apologize that this is long, but I wanted to make sure I encompass everything, especially for the people that weren't able to join us yesterday. On a side note, the template is almost done. I'm on my way to get some work done on my car. And while I'm there, I'm going to finish up. There's a couple of days that have repeat posts in them from other days. So I want to clear those out. So it's going to take me probably a good hour or two to finish that part. And then the template will be ready. One other piece that I wanted to share with you, last night we also covered this. I have added 2 or 3 additional opportunities. So one is we're trying to get people to friend request us to kind of cut down our numbers when it comes to doing our reach outs, because several of us are running into Facebook issues majorly right now. So getting as many people as we can to Facebook friend request us is going to be helpful. So I put that on day 1 and day 3. you'll see the image, and it will have a big note that says, make sure you put your Facebook URL here. And I'm gonna actually go over that today when I go live. I'll probably go live twice for that purpose. And then I put in 3 survey options. One is a pre-party survey, which technically it's not going to be really pre-party, it's just going to be on Friday. I am going to encourage the team to put the pre-party survey in the party as well as post it in the pre-party action. So ultimately we're trying to, again, get as many numbers as possible so we can cut down on our Facebook friend request or Facebook messaging situation. And then I also just put in the general survey, which again is going to give an option for those phone numbers as well as bookings and recruiting and so on. So I apologize for the long message, but I kind of had to put it all out there. Hopefully you'll be able to watch this and then let us know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.